Now, it looks like it could be a long year in politics. When is it not? With the federal election casting a shadow over the 2016 parliamentary sittings.
But as MPs and senators return to Canberra today, there is still plenty of unfinished business for the Turnbull government. Here's our political reporter, Matthew Doran.
The main storyline in this building this year will be the election. But last year ended with some political cliffhangers that need to be resolved. First up, the ministry. And Malcolm Turnbull will need to replace Jamie Briggs and perhaps Mal Brough on his front bench. And the Nationals will be after at least one of those positions. But they've got their own succession planning to deal with first, with leader Warren Truss expected to retire before a poll. His heir apparent? Barnaby Joyce. It's the race for the deputy leadership that's likely to be a three-way tie between Michael McCormack, Darren Chester and Luke Hartsucker. Senior ministers say the government will go its full term, meaning a poll is likely any time from July.
The Treasurer.
That leaves Scott Morrison to deliver his first budget before the election, in the face of volatile share markets, commodity prices and falling revenue. The big ticket item will be the release of the government's tax plan. Labor argues it'll include a 15% GST, but the Treasurer Scott Morrison maintains everything is on the table. As part of that broader economic debate, what to do about family welfare. Changes to paid parental leave and family tax benefits are being negotiated with crossbenchers. Health will be in the spotlight as the government pushes cuts to rebates for pathology services and investigates private health insurance. Shipbuilders around the nation are eagerly awaiting the Defence White Paper, which will include a decision on where the new batch of submarines will be built. In defence of the nation, we'll also see debate on the merits of anti-terror control orders and the government's plans to allow children as young as 14 to be monitored. Keeping an eye on the construction industry is another priority, with the proposed reintroduction of the Australian Building and Construction Commission. Whether or not the government will have any appetite to chase further workplace changes after the failed Work Choices campaign is uncertain. And there'll be more debate about funding the higher education sector, relaxing media ownership laws, and a decision on where to store the nation's nuclear waste. It's a full agenda before Australians head to the polls.